Friends, enemies, welcome to another year of Fear Addict Halloween. And even though I have forgone that name, using my own, trying to get my own name out there a little more, I still use the Fear Addict moniker around this time of year, which is the only time of the year that I actually do anything with this YouTube channel for the most part. Some of you may have noticed that it tends to go a little quiet around November the 2nd. Good year for me. I'm the manager of a video game store that my friends own, so it's been a pretty lucrative year for me. I'm living happily in the basement of this old colonial house with my girlfriend. It's a basement apartment. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, kitchen, living room, and a pretty nice foyer, honestly. Plus, we have the whole back patio, which is awesome. My daughter is 9 now. She has just started the 4th grade. It's a good year for me, and I'm having a good time, and I'm hoping you guys are doing well. But that's not what you came here for. I will do a little more plugging at the end of the story. But for right now, let's get on, because it is time for Crappypasta. For any newcomers, if there are any newcomers, it's tradition that I don't edit these. These are completely candid, ignoring the fact that I had to record this a second time because the audio on Audacity screwed up. Which is totally not my fault. I should know how to do this after 9 years of doing this, but apparently I didn't. SpongeBob the Killer, Crappypasta, posted by Wow I Hate This 13 days ago. And since I pre-record all these, this is 9/22, so it's September the 22nd, so that was like September the 9th or so that it was posted. 2 upvotes so far, so we're looking at some absolute gold here. But hey, you never know. Except I do, because I read it already. SpongeBob the Killer, Crappypasta, by Wow I Hate This. The other night, I was watching SpongeBob, and it said it was playing a new episode. I sat down and began watching. During the intro, I could hear screams, but I ignored it. Then, when it began, the title was Patrick Dies. I screamed. This must have been a joke. But I continued watching. Then, SpongeBob had bloody eyes and killed Patrick. Then SpongeBob laughed and said, "You're next." Then chuckled. The next thing I knew, I saw SpongeBob behind me with a knife. The end. This is a joke, and is not meant to be good, obviously. Because don't you hate it when people acknowledge that something is intentionally shitty as an excuse to avoid criticism? I know I would never do something like that. I think we'll leave it there. Sometimes I try to do a couple. I think we're going to start off light this year, because it's one of those years. It's the first time since 2017 that Halloween falls on a Tuesday, so you're going to get 5 of these lovely ones. And yes, unlike in 2017, I'm not going to cop out and just do another Halloween one. I'm going to actually just do a Crappypasta, because, you know, we're doing what we're doing, right? And I got a book out, or a book coming out soon, through KupoCon, which if you're not following it already, and you're a Final Fantasy fan, or even just a fan of RPGs in general, definitely give them a follow. I'm producing a book for them called The Earth Shrine, a choose-your-own-adventure story. I'm very excited about it. It's going along quite well. We released a preview novel of it just a couple weekends ago in the London event they had going on, Palm Squared. And hopefully I get some feedback on that so I can know if the last 4 chapters I have to write of it, out of 6, are going to be as good as they can be. So yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Also, while I'm plugging myself, I may as well plug out my friend, MJ Gallagher, who was one of my best friends, and also the guy who basically taught me how to write like I give a shit. He released another of his Fantastic Mythology series books. About 3 years ago, he released Norse myths that inspired Final Fantasy VII, and I was the number 5 Kickstarter on this bad boy, which just released. It is Greek myths that inspired Final Fantasy VII. It is a hefty one. I got the hardback, and I've been slowly reading through it. I have a lot of other obligations right now, obviously, but it's amazing. Highly recommended. thank you for sticking around this long while I plug my friends and myself. And get ready for another exciting and scary year. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Peace.